Hi you guys, it's Nicole here, and today I'm super excited to share with you Christmas gift ideas or holiday gift ideas for your kiddos. This one specifically for things, I guess I'm labeling it autism gift giving guide, something like that. These are all of Diesel's favorite things, and as you know, Diesel is autistic. He's nonverbal autistic, so I just wanted to go along and share with you everything that he plays with on a weekly, daily basis, at least for this past year. And these are just his favorite things that keep him entertained, that he enjoys doing, that teach him. So let's just get started. I had filmed this before and it was like a 30-minute long rambly mess, so I'm gonna try to go through things a little bit faster and stop rambling like I'm doing right now, to make it a little bit shorter of a video. So let's just dive right in and get started. Favorite thing, bubbles, of course, right? Obvious, bubbles. And can I reach this one? No. All right, so my favorite bubbles are actually just these little containers. I get them at the Dollar Tree, so they're super inexpensive. I like them because they are perfect for him to blow. They are easy for him to blow. And that is something that's great for a nonverbal child or a child that needs to work on speech, is using those mouth muscles. So he likes me to blow these bigger bubbles. I like him to use these or like a set like this that do not spill, and this is more for like independent play. But I have a container, a little basket that's full of all sorts of different kind of bubble options, and I think bubbles are just a no-brainer. They are great. Another thing for like speech are musical instruments. So this is a recorder, which I happen to have for my girls. They took kinder music when they were younger, but I know a lot of kids get them in elementary school as well. And then also a slide whistle. So Diesel likes blowing on this, and like I said, it helps work on mouth muscles and helps with speech. And then the slide whistle's a lot of fun. So we have these along with other musical instruments, but those are kind of have a multi-purpose. I mean, other musical instruments do too, but that's specifically to help with speech. And they also use that type of thing in his therapy at school. They have little whistles that they have him blow into. Another kind of musical thing are these. They are just little tubes, and the recorder and the whistle, when I pulled up online on Amazon, they're like under $10. I'm going to try to leave a lot of links below for like links to the items, and I'll try to remember to tell you how much everything was. So he got these last year for a present, and they make noise, and it works on fine motor skills, pushing it together, and believe it or not, also large motor skills, because you can fit all of them together. And he loves doing this with his sister and myself, and we will play like jump rope, not like over the head jump rope, but on the floor, and he jumps back and forth over top of them, and he just likes the noise they make. It's kind of a sensory issue as well. So he has a whole bag full of those, and I just looked those up online, and those also are quite inexpensive. I think you can get some for around $10, those tubes. Another item he got last year are play scarves. So much fun. They help with, they're like kind of a sensory, silky, fun item to play with. He likes to throw them in the air, dance with them. He likes to put them on his head and other people's heads, and he counts them, and they just have a lot of free play or directed play options. So scarves, kind of a, you know, obvious thing that I'm sure a lot of people have already thought of, but I just wanted to add that in here because it's something he uses all the time. Another fun thing along that line is play ribbons, wand ribbons. He loves them. You have him go up and down, so he learns different words and directions and imitating. I have him make little circles and big circles, and we just have tons of fun. They come in different colors. We have a bunch of them. in all sorts of different colors. So the scarves and the wands, the scarves I looked up online, they were $8. The wands were $12, I believe, today when I pulled them up. So those are so much fun. Another fun gift that he actually got a year ago that he loves are yoga cards. So much fun. So he has a set of yoga cards. I pull one out, I show it to him, and he likes to imitate the action. He of course loves it when other people join in with him, and this is something that I wouldn't have even thought to get him, but one of his teachers, one of the techs that works with him at school, had yoga cards there, and I guess he just like absolutely loved it, and he does, and that's something that he has lots of fun with. So that's another fun little gift idea. Great stocking stuffer. It fits perfect in a little stocking. And those were, I think, like around $19 when I looked them up on Amazon. And so I just have a bin of all those, a basket, I should say, of all those fun things. So there's a few ideas for you. Another simple no-brainer item is water paints. Sometimes you forget about just the most basic thing, but this is one of his favorite art activities to do. I shared on Instagram a picture of him like painting like how you're supposed to, and then it turned into finger painting, and then I actually had to move it into the bathtub, and then he ended up painting the bathtub with these. But you know, normally it has a minimal mess to it. It's washable and super inexpensive. You don't need a special watercolor book or anything. You can obviously get those, but just any type of paper is fun to do that with. So there's a quick little simple, cheap, inexpensive idea. He painted like a rainbow. I was super impressed with it when he did that. Okay, along with like art activities are Play-Doh. Not just any kind of Play-Doh, which I love all Play-Doh, but I absolutely love these sets. I think they're kind of new. The Shape and Learn sets, there's a bunch of them. He has the shape one, and then he also has the ABC one, and they come with these play mats. See, if you see the picture, it's got the face, and then the ABC mat, and then this one has a shape mat, and they're double-sided mats, and they have fun activities to do. It's great for a kid on the spectrum because it has a set activity to do where they can learn things and do that, and then they can also use their imagination to go beyond that set activity. And I find that works best for Diesel, is where he has like knows what's expected and what he should be doing with this toy, but then he can go take it a step further if he wants to. Like he needs, it's good to have a starting point for him, I feel like. But here's like the mat, it's a blank face, so he has fun making the little faces. And this one's like feelings, which is fun. It just has a blank side on this back. And this mat has a fun scene, and then the ABC scenes. And there's some new ones online, and I know I'm gonna probably be getting him some more of those sets. And they're around $10 each, so very inexpensive again. Similar, I guess kind of similar to Play-Doh is kinetic sand. And the key to this is, see this container? This is the key to it, okay? This keeps it all contained. It's a bigger container than the kind that usually comes with kinetic sand. It has a nice lid on it. I just slide it into the closet. It's a great sensory playing activity. If you don't know, kinetic sand keeps its shape well. So like you can make a ball and it stays together. So he absolutely loves kinetic sand. We have just basic sand toys in there, but then you can also add just any type of plastic play imagination kind of toy. Whatever they're into at the moment, you can just add in there, and that's fun. So kinetic sand, I think, you know, this is more than just one set of kinetic sand that I have in there. And how much did I have it here for? Oh, it was $10 for 3 pounds. So I'm thinking he probably has a couple of sets there. That was a gift given to him as well. But like I said, the key is the container that it comes in. All right, so what else do I have here? Some building items are magnetiles. They are expensive, $50 for like a smaller set, and it goes up to $100+ for the larger sets. But I feel like they are just kind of timeless. They grow with the kids, so like a 2-year-old can just stack the shapes up and learn, you know, squares, triangles. They have the different colors, they can work on colors. As they get older, they start expanding and building like actual like structures, which is awesome. His sisters love playing with these. Every kid I know loves Magnetiles. So with Diesel, it was awesome. We were building a house and he like went and stacked a square onto a square on the side of the building. We're like, why are you doing that? But then we realized, oh my god, he just completely made a ledge off the building that we could build off of. And we have never done that in the years that we've had these. So it's amazing to see how their brains work and just the new ideas that they come up with and how creative they can be with these. So that is a building item that I love. Another item I absolutely love are Duplo Legos. So this set I looked up online. I think it was $20 right now on Amazon, which I feel like is a great deal. It happens to be a Christmas set. So we got the Christmas tree, the snowman. This is supposed to be like a little sledding hill, and the sled goes down. It comes with Santa and the sleigh. Diesel actually will take this and he'll pretend that it's flying above the sky. You know, so that's super cute. Here again, blocks, just any old Duplo blocks are great, and he'll build towers with them. But I love the sets because then it helps him, like he knows where to start, I feel like, and it helps him come up with like the playing, like where to start with his play. So I love the sets, not just the blocks. I know some people say, no, just get the blocks, they can be more creative with that. But I feel like for him at least, and maybe I'm thinking a lot of kids that are on the spectrum, they need kind of a starting point for their imaginations to take off. So I love this little Christmas set. He has a bunch of different sets as well. So that was $20. Another kind of creative imagination, pretend play item is this little tea set, and this is from Leapfrog. It comes also with a plate with little different colored pie slices, and it I love that it lights up, which he loves lights. It has a little mirror that he loves mirrors, and then it talks to you when you're pouring. It makes the pour sound. It tells you that it's empty, and it tells you to press the heart, and it brews more tea, you know, and so he just loves it, and it helps him, you know, like get into playing pretend. So I absolutely love that set, and that's, like I said, from Leapfrog, and that set was, when I looked it up, it was $22 on Amazon. So that's one of my favorite kitchen items. Another favorite kitchen item, I gotta turn this off, otherwise it's gonna keep talking to us, is this little microwave. I love this. You hit the start, you hit what you want to cook, and you hit the start and it spins and it lights up the little microwave plate. And this set came also with a couple of little food items, and it was, I think the brand is Bowley Microwave. It's called Just Like Home, and it was $22 on Amazon right now. And you know, I think I got this probably less. It was probably a deal at one of the stores I went to. I don't remember what store. It was probably like 10 bucks or something. I was like, oh, that would be good for Diesel. That was last year. But love it. Gets a lot of use. I feel like we have a big kitchen, but you don't need that. You can just do like little sets like this that don't take up as much space. So those are some of my favorite kitchen items. Another favorite item that he likes to play with a lot are dominoes. He got into watching YouTube domino videos, that he would watch like the huge setups of dominoes and watch him knocking over the dominoes. So this works great if you have a wood floor or a tile floor where you can really get into and setting them up. He loves it. He loves to set them up low, but he especially likes knocking them down. So his sister usually will play with him with these and, you know, help him set them up and stuff, and then he knocks them down. And it's a wood set, and it is from Hape. And these were $31, I believe, on Amazon right now. So that is a fun little set. Okay, one more like medium size, larger item, but price I think was like around $30, is this little a little Tykes basketball hoop, and that's actually a skill that kids need to learn, how to throw and catch a ball. So he gets really into this, and this is something that grown-ups, kids of all ages like to do, even with the little basketball hoop. It's fun to shoot across the room into the basketball hoop for all ages, for all of us. It's entertaining for all of us to do. So there's another just little fun idea to do. All right, so I think I'm getting into some more, like, my last few items here. These are the gong stepping stones. They come in different sizes, and you lay them across your floor and kids just step from them. We like to include them in like an obstacle course. I'll set it up and have them, you know, go from one location into a tent or whatever. I actually want to get the larger ones, which are the hilltops, which are taller, just to add to this collection. But we love those, and I think this set was $65. So the shorter ones, and then like I said, they have the taller set as well. Okay, the last few items I have on my list is this mirror you see behind me. We actually have this mirror and then a flat mirror, and these mirrors were so great for him. He still absolutely loves them. He likes watching himself spin, twirl, do those ribbons or the scarves, and he likes to do it all in front of the mirror. But especially like when you make funny faces in the mirror and watch yourself, you know, see your reflection, see how your mouth is moving. It's great to see facial expressions back at you and see what you're looking at. I feel like that's great for kids on the spectrum. So I absolutely love these mirrors, and they're kind of pricey. I looked it up and I think they're around $150, $160. So they are definitely kind of pricey, kind of up there. Another thing, I think I have two more things. So this play mat, if I can twirl it here. Oh my goodness. Okay. I want you to be able to see it. All right, so see how it has the 4 colors here, and it unfolds. Okay, so you can leave it folded like that and just use it kind of a taller structure on your floor. You can unfold it once, and then you can unfold it again where it's like the 4 set colors. You've probably seen mats like this before, but you may not realize how many purposes they have. Now, my sister had one of these first, and she actually bought this for Diesel for his birthday one year, a couple of years ago, I want to say. I think when he was 2 or so. But it's just amazing when you find out how beneficial these mats are. And I think it was around, I think around like $70, $80 the mat was. But you use it for, like, we use it for if we're gonna play kinetic sand or Play-Doh or painting or markers. If we're not gonna do it at the art table or whatever, we do it on this mat, and it keeps the mess confined to this mat. Like, Diesel knows that, oh, he's playing Play-Doh on the mat. He's playing with kinetic sand on the mat, like in the bin, but the bin is on the mat too. He's painting on the mat. So it's easy to clean. You just wipe it off nice and easily. It's super easy to do. It's also great for sleepovers. Kids love to like sleep on it in their sleeping bags. It's great for like jumping on, like if you're jumping off of a couch onto the mat. So it can also be made into like a fort. You can make it in a little box fort or whatever. It just has so many purposes, and I can't even tell you how much I absolutely love this darn mat. So there you go. That's something I absolutely love. Last but not least are bean bags. Okay, this one happens to be by from Pottery Barn Kids. I believe I got it from Pottery Barn Kids. We have 2 of them. They're actually my daughter's, but they stay in the playroom, and Diesel probably actually uses them the most. They are so comfortable to sit in for grown-ups, kids of all ages. But Diesel's main purpose, if he's not lounging in it, watching a movie or something like that, his main thing that he does with this is launch himself off the couch onto these bean bags, and he absolutely loves it. He loves rolling off of them, jumping into them. They're soft and fuzzy. The ones I have were $150 each, but they have different price points depending on what kind of bean bag you get. I for some reason thought like a white one would be smart to have with 3 kids. Don't ask me why, but that's what I ended up with. So I think that concludes my gift ideas for you guys. I just really wanted to share ideas and things that Diesel uses on a daily, if not weekly basis. Things that he loves to play with, loves to use and do and all that stuff. So in the future, I'm also gonna have a wish list video up of my kids' wish, like what they wish to have this Christmas on their Santa list, I guess you could call it. And so hopefully some of these ideas helped you guys think of some new things. Hopefully this video helped you a little bit, and hopefully it wasn't 30 minutes long like my last time I tried recording this. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.